In Analysis Engine, you can export data from Google Analytics using date ranges that conform to your organization's fiscal calendar. This makes configuring regular data exports or creating refreshable reporting a breeze when you need your weeks, months, quarters, and years to conform to the calendar used by the rest of your organization. To change fiscal calendar settings, you must be an administrator in your organization. In Analysis Engine's main menu, click on Manage Organization and choose Fiscal Calendars from the submenu. By default, your organization comes with the Gregorian calendar configured, which corresponds to the normal calendar year. To add a new calendar, click on the Add or Plus button. This will take you to the calendar creation screen. First, give your calendar a name. Then, choose what day your calendar weeks will begin on. Next, choose the structure of months to use for your fiscal calendar. Currently, Analysis Engine supports the Gregorian calendar and 2 variations of the 4-4-5 calendar. The difference between the two 4-4-5 calendar options determines what day of the calendar year the year ends on. The first option is to choose the last week-ending day of the calendar month at fiscal year end. So, if your fiscal calendar year ends in August and the week ends on Saturday, then the last Saturday of August, according to the Gregorian calendar, will be the end date of your fiscal year. The second option is to choose the week ending day nearest the end of the calendar month at fiscal year end. In this calendar, if your fiscal year ends in August and your weeks end on Saturday, then your fiscal year end will be on the Saturday nearest to August 31st. This may be the last Saturday in August, according to the Gregorian calendar, as with the previous option, or it could be the first Saturday in September, if that day is closer to the end of August. Along with determining the specified dates for your fiscal calendar, this also determines which years have 53 weeks instead of the usual 52. Finally, choose which month will be the first month in your calendar year. Optionally, you can make this calendar the default calendar to be used by all data exports that don't have another calendar explicitly set. Once you've created your calendar, you can choose what calendar you want to use in your data exports. In the date range section of each export, you'll see a drop-down for the calendar used. By default, this is set to default calendar. This option will use whatever calendar is currently set to default when you run your export. You can also set your data exports to use a specific calendar. Once you change the calendar, you'll notice that the dates shown in the date range section update to reflect your chosen calendar. Once you save the export, every time you run it, the fiscal calendar you choose will be used to determine what data to pull, whether you run the export from Analysis Engine or the Reporting Manager add-in for Microsoft Excel.